Hello and welcome. This is Darius Barsande, host of the U Author Revolution. And if you're about to watch this amazing session that we did, then you're part of a group of humans on this planet who are ascending and moving into a higher frequency. You're not here by accident, and I'd like to offer you a special gift that will help you to adjust to some of these frequencies, plug in even deeper, and it's an energy activation MP3 that will double the power of your energy field in less than 57 seconds. It's absolutely free, and it's the first link in the description down below, but it's also going to let you get to hear calls like this one live and get daily help from healers, teachers, and masters all over the world. It's absolutely free, and it's part of what we're doing every day at Author Revolution. So if you feel called in your heart, you can click the link down below, and the special session that you wanted to watch and experience will start right now.
So I want to start, and some of these may be familiar if you all have been on a call with me before, but I want to start with, look at an area of your life where you may be struggling, where you feel stuck, or where you want to make a breakthrough or have progress. And just become aware of how you feel around that. Just feel the energy. Feel the energy of maybe constriction, the energy of stagnation, the energy of trying to solve it, of wrestling with it. Just become aware of that. Don't react to it. Don't judge it. Just become aware of what it feels like. That frequency of struggle, of resistance, of stuckness, of wrestling, fighting, fearing. Just be aware of that frequency. And as you're aware of that, be aware of the kinds of questions that you might be asking yourself when you're in that space. Just notice. Why is this happening to me? What's wrong with me? Why isn't this working? What's the problem? How can I fix this? What's missing? Just notice. And notice how those questions feel in your body. So again, you just notice the frequency. When I ask this question, what's wrong with me? You feel a little constriction. The energy kind of constricts or lowers or narrows. There's a narrowing of that band of energy. You're literally tuning yourself into KLACK, KLAC. Just feel that. And having the awareness of what it feels like when you're asking questions or struggling around something, and you can feel that this feels, the frequency of this is lower, it's constricting, it's a form of resistance. As you begin to become aware of that, you create a gap where you can start to choose to not do that. You have the ability to respond, or responsibility, to notice, ooh, that question or that action is actually tuning me away from what I want. It's making me incongruent or out of alignment with the vision that I really want, which is playing on KGOD or KRICH. The frequency of love and peace and joy and abundance and wealth. You can't experience that if you're not congruent with it. So you just begin to become aware. Ooh, this is what it feels like to tune myself out of alignment with what I've been praying for and desiring. And this is the beginning of waking up from the hypnotic spell that has been telling you, if you just struggle more and try this and do that and all these questions, which keep tuning you and tuning you and tuning you into the very thing you don't want. As you begin to have this awareness of that now, you have space around it. You recognize, ooh, I'm tuning myself out of frequency with what I want. Okay, great. Now, go back to that situation and become aware again of the situation where you're feeling stuck. And ask, what quality or what what quality would I have to embrace or embody in order and activate in my life, in order to feel at peace in this particular situation? Even if the condition didn't change, what quality would I have to activate more of or embody in my life? So maybe what arises in you is peace or joy or security. What quality? And just notice the slight shift in frequency there. And now ask, if I was on the other side of this, if I got the thing I'm waiting for or the thing I thought I was missing, allow yourself now to ask that question. Then what would my life look like? If I solved this or I got this, what would my life look like then? And you can even allow yourself to close your eyes and begin to imagine that. And just notice now the shift in the frequency again. Just by asking a different question, by focusing on the vision instead of the problem. And so again ask, if this situation was transformed and I had the thing that I wanted or needed, what would that look like? And then if I had that, what would I do with my life now? Who would I be? How would I express? What is this larger vision trying to emerge in me by means of this experience? And take a deep breath, feeling that frequency shifting even a little bit more. What is the larger vision of my life that's trying to emerge? What are the qualities that are trying to emerge in me now? I'm beginning to become aware of them by asking these questions. More peace, more joy, more inspiration or security, more confidence, more abundance. And what would my life look like if I let those qualities express even more fully in my life? Who would I be? What would I do? How would I hold myself? How would I feel? And take a deep breath and yield even more to that frequency, even more to that feeling tone, even more to that vision that's seeking to emerge. As you're beginning to come into the realization that this challenge you're going through is not happening to stop or hurt you, but it is your unique forest fire that is happening to activate the next stage of your evolution, of your power, of your good. Open up to that vision now. See it, feel it. And if you notice the thoughts of how would this happen, how is that possible, it's too late, I can't do it, just notice those which are tempting you to tune back into the old frequency. Just place them aside and say, but what if I really could live the life of my dreams? What if I really could be all that I was meant to be? What would that look like? What would that feel like? So now you're tuning yourself back up. And take another deep breath and allow that feeling to expand in your heart as you exhale. And give it a color. As you give it a color, you magnify the frequency. And take another deep breath, and as you exhale, let that feeling now magnify and radiate to fill your whole body. To whatever degree you're feeling that. Feeling that energy, feeling that frequency of your divine destiny. And now take one more deep breath, and as you exhale, let it expand beyond your body now, so that you're enveloped in this energy and this color, and see it radiating and saturating everyone and everything in your life. And now I want you to hold your hands out in front of you. And imagine the earth like a small ball in front of your hands facing palms forward towards the earth. As you take another deep breath, I want you to feel the energy in you from your heart radiating and expanding down your arms, out of your hands, and saturating the planet with this energy now. With this frequency, this vibration that you've been activating in you. Understand that that you cannot give what you don't have. And so you've been activating now this feeling of this frequency of having. But you cannot keep what you don't give away. So now you're radiating this frequency. You're giving it away. You're expanding it. And by giving it away and radiating it, you are saying in essence, I have, I am, which is the beginning of waking up from the illusion by activating this frequency. And as you're radiating it to the planet, just imagine any places on the planet that you perceive are lacking, hot spots on the planet, or anyone that you want to give a blessing to, and just saturate everyone and everything on the planet as you say a sacred blessing. May everyone and everything be blessed exceedingly and unconditionally. And whatever qualities that you are activating in your life, more joy, more abundance, more health, more wealth, you want to radiate those now and consciously desire those for everyone. May all beings, all creatures, and all of creation be blessed exceedingly and without exception, with love, with abundance. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be free. May all beings be successful and healthy and wealthy. And if there's anyone that you're holding any bitterness towards or unforgiveness, you can just imagine a special blessing to them. Because any place in your life where you're experiencing stagnation or debt, there is usually some story of unforgiveness. And so now you're activating the circulation in your life. You're reactivating it by blessing that person and blessing that part of you that may have been holding a grudge. May all beings be blessed exceedingly. Just feel the energy coursing through you, out of your arms, out of your hands, radiating from your heart, expanding, intensifying. And as it does now, know with me that any old beliefs, old ideas, old perceptions, old hypnotic trances that you've been under are beginning to be dissolved, disintegrated, uprooted by this energy of love and grace that is now coursing through you, that we are now as a collective vibration raising the frequency so high that these old frequencies, these old hypnotic trances cannot exist. Just as ice cannot exist above 32 degrees. As long as you're living in 32 degrees, doesn't matter what you do, you're going to have ice. But the minute you lift above the frequency, no matter what, that ice cannot exist anymore at that higher temperature. These old illusions of lack, limitation, those places you've been frozen and stuck and stagnant, they cannot exist at this higher frequency that we're now activating. Feel that with me. Come into agreement with me, which means to come into alignment, to congruence. You can do it right now. Right now, you are living in it. Right now, the frequency is available to you. Agree with it. Accept it. Right now, old traumas, old beliefs that you've been deprived or rejected or abandoned, that you're lacking, that you're broken, these hypnotic trances of society are being dissolved, disintegrated. As I snap my fingers, you are waking up from these trance states now. You are waking up to who and what you really are and why you are alive. You are waking up to the vibration of power and strength and love and abundance. And don't be worried if it's also stirring up other feelings of fear and anxiety. That's just the ego freaking out because it knows that real change is happening. Breathe and let those feelings rise up and flow out on this stream of love, on this energy of grace that you're radiating. We are waking up in this collective agreement. The mass trance cannot survive. To Take a deep breath and receive that blessing. As I accept this quantum prayer, this quantum healing, and knowing that right where each and every one of you are is all the power and the presence and the love, all the wisdom, all the genius of the infinite mind, which has uniquely individualized itself and called itself each and every one of you. That right where you are is all of the power, all of the wonder, all of the wisdom, all of the health, the companionship, everything you've been desiring and wanting. It's right where you are. It's right what you are. Right now it's being activated. This divinity is being stirred into activity. We are striking this mystic chord of memory and waking up to who and what we really are like never before. And it's bursting forth now and emerging as new insight, as dynamic creativity, as breakthrough healing, as new relationship and opportunity, and what the world will call magnificent things showing up in your life, opportunities, healings. But it's just the emergence of the greater self of you. It's happening now. Feel it with me. And take your hands now and put them on your heart. As you now complete the circuit, the cycle, the circulation, and you bring it back to your heart now and give it to yourself. All that you've been radiating, all that you've been giving now, receive it. And affirm yourself. Speak to yourself in an affirmatory way like never before, telling yourself everything you've ever wanted to hear, everything you've ever wanted to be. I am, you are. Speak it to yourself now. You are gorgeous and beautiful and priceless beyond measure. You are whole and worthy and valid and valuable beyond your imagination. Tell yourself this now. Affirm the truth of your being and feel the frequency being tuned in. I just know something wonderful has happened here. Something miraculous, which is just an instant demonstration of reality itself. You are more tuned in and tapped in and turned on than ever before. Accept that now. And no matter what unfolds from this moment forward, knowing that the old stuff will continue to be broken up and it'll continue to flow out of you, don't be overly worried about that. Notice it, embrace it, give thanks for how it has taught you, and bring your attention back to this frequency. I just give thanks for this awareness. I feel good about the work that is done here. And I allow it to be. And so it is. Amen.
Hello and welcome. This is DerekRydall852, host of the Wealth Revolution. And if you enjoyed that snippet of one of our interviews, I'd invite you to just scroll down for 1 second and click the link down below. You're going to get access not only to a free gift that's going to double the power of your energy field in just 57 seconds, you're also going to get to be a part of the Wealth Revolution and listen to interviews just like the ones you heard that are happening live right now, daily, where I interview some of the top healers, teachers, and masters in the field of energy transformation, energy healing, consciousness ascension, and more. Plus, you're going to get to be on live calls where you'll get your questions answered, you'll get to submit them via webcast, you'll even get to be one-on-one live on the phone and get energy healing help daily. It's all part of what we've been doing. So get up to date, click the link, join, and be a part of it. And if you enjoyed this video or you'd like to see more of it, click the like button or subscribe. I always upload new content and I give weekly energy updates. So please let us know how we can serve you. And thanks for watching and being in my life. Much love.
If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss a thing.